entrance to the control center is at the top of that pyramid structure. Bring me up there and I should be able to get us inside. We should commandeer that Covenant vehicle. We're gonna need the firepower.
Square button swap foot. Square button all weapons out of ammo. Triangle button out of ammo. Switch to rocket launcher. Triangle button out of ammo. Switch to rocket launcher. Triangle button out of ammo. Switch to rocket launcher. Checkpoint done. Objective head for Halo's control room. Head for Halo's control room. Checkpoint done. Objective head for Halo's control room. Objective head for Halo's control room. L1 button plant grenade. Square button. Square buttons. Checkpoint done.
Cover me.
Checkpoint done. Triangle button out. Triangle button out of ammo. Switch to rocket launcher. Checkpoint done. Square. Checkpoint done. Square. Square. Objective head for Halo's control room. Checkpoint done.
Bite your kneecap!
Triangle button out of ammo. Switch to triangle button, all weapons out of ammo. Square button, all weapons out of ammo.
Get down! Here, found it!
Square button, swap for plasma. Square button,
Incoming!
square button. Square button, swap. Checkpoint done. Square button, open door. Checkpoint done.
Shoot!
Square button, open door. Objective head for Halo's control room.
Please!
Square button, objective head for Halo's control room. Square. Square. Checkpoint done. Square button. Square.
This position. Full sight. Keep your focus.
Square button, all weapons out of ammo.
Looking for the infidel. Aha! Heretic revealed.
Checkpoint done. Square button, open door. Square button, open door. Checkpoint done.
This is it. Halo's control center. No. That terminal. Try there.
Cortana? You all right?
Never been better. You can't imagine the wealth of information, the knowledge. So much, so fast. It's glorious.
So what sort of weapon is it?
What are you talking about?
Let's stay focused. Halo. How do we use it against the Covenant?
This ring isn't a cudgel, you barbarian. It's something else. Something much more important. The Covenant were right. This ring, it's Forerunner. Give me a second to access. The Forerunners built this place, what they called a fortress world, in order to... Wait. No, that can't be. Oh, those Covenant fools. They must have known that there must have been signs.
Slow down. You're losing me.
The Covenant found something buried in this ring. Something horrible. And now they're afraid.
Something buried? Where?
The captain. We've got to stop the captain.
Keys? What are we...
The weapons cache he's looking for. It's not really... We can't let him get inside.
I don't understand.
There's no time! Get out of here! Find keys! Stop him! Before it's too late!
Objective. Checkpoint done.
Transmission from the captain's dropship was from this area. That was over 12 hours ago. When you locate Captain Keyes, radio in, and I'll come pick you up.
Locate Captain Keyes. Checkpoint done.
Captain Keyes has been captured by hostiles. Dug in at a large structure in a swamp.
Checkpoint done. Spare. Square. Square. Checkpoint done. Square buttons. Square button slaps. Checkpoint done. Square buttons. Square. Checkpoint done. Square button activate lift. Checkpoint done. Checkpoint done. Square button swap. Square. Objective locate captain keys. Locate captain keys. Square buttons. Square. Checkpoint done. Checkpoint done. Square button swap for needler. Square buttons. Square. Checkpoint done.
Stay back! Stay back! You're not turning me into one of those things! I'll blow your brains out! Get away from me! Ah! Ah! Don't touch me, you freak! I won't be like you, I'll die first! They won't get me! Find your own hiding place, the monsters are everywhere! Play dead! That's what I did! Play dead! They took the live ones! Oh god, I can still hear them! Monsters! Ah! 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 Just leave me alone! Sarge, Mendoza, Vicente. Oh God, the things took them. Away, 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 they went away. They're gone! Get it? Gone! Oh God, I don't want to be like this, please. Please, no. Please, no.
Checkpoint done. Square button activate lock. Checkpoint done. Checkpoint done.
is old stuff, Sarge.
Watch your mouth, son. This stuff is your history. It should remind you grunts what we're fighting to protect.
Hey, if the Covenant want to wipe out this particular part of my history, that's fine by me. Yeah, better it than us.
You ask real nice next time you see them, Vicente. I'm sure they'll be happy to oblige.
LZ looks clear. I'm bringing us down.
Go, go, go!
Take a look, Jenkins. Mendoza, move it up. Okay, let's move.
Wait here for the captain and his squad. Then get your ass inside.
Sir!
Right, let's get this door open.
I'll try, sir. But it looks like these Covenant worked pretty hard to lock it down.
Just do it, Moraine.
Yes, sir. You better have a look at this, Sarge.
What you got?
Covenant. Lots of them. Except they're all dead.
Show me.
Which is weird, right? I mean, look at it. Something scrambled the insides.
What's that? Plasma scoring?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there was an accident, you know, friendly fire or something?
What do we have, Sergeant?
Looks like a Covenant patrol. Badass elite units. All KIA.
Real pretty. Friend of yours?
Nah, we just met. I got a bad feeling about this.
Boy, you always got a bad feeling about something.
What the?
Captain, Sarge, can you hear me?
What's going on, soldier?
He's got contact. Lots of them. But they're not coming. They're just staring through us. What the? Oh, no!
Corporal, do you copy? Over. Mendoza, get your ass back up to second squad's position and find out what the hell is going on.
But
I don't have time for your lip, soldier. I gave you an order.
But Sarge, listen.
What is that?
Where's that coming from, Mendoza?
Everywhere. I don't...
Above you!
There! Get out!
Let him have it!
Get out! Get it out!
Hold still! Hold still! God damn it, Jenkins! Fire your weapon! Sergeant, we're surrounded.
Sweet mother. There are too many, Sarge!
Don't even think about it, Marine!
Oh, this is local!
Get back here, Marine! That's an order!
Jenkins! Behind you!
Checkpoint done. Square button swap for SMG. Square buttons. Checkpoint done. Objective escape. Checkpoint done. Checkpoint done. Square button slot for Square button activate. Checkpoint done. Square button swap for checkpoint done. Objective escape. Checkpoint done. Square button activate. Checkpoint done. Square checkpoint done. Square checkpoint done. Objective: find a way around the broken white bridge. Checkpoint done. Checkpoint done. Objective: find a way around the broken light bridge. Square buttons. Square buttons. Square. Checkpoint done. Square. Checkpoint done. Objective completed. Find a way around the broken light bridge. Checkpoint done. Objective: make your way to the surface. Checkpoint done. Square. Checkpoint done. Square button activate light bridge. Square. Checkpoint done. Objective: make your way to the surface. Square button, square button, square button. Square button. Square button. Square button. Square button. Square buttons. Square button. Checkpoint done.
This is Echo 419. Chief, is that you? I lost your
Checkpoint
signal when you
done.
disappeared inside the structure. What's going on down there? I'm tracking movement all over the place.
Sir, thank God you're here. We've been lost out here for hours. After we lost contact with the rest of the mission, we headed to the RV point, and then these things, they ambushed us. We gotta get out of here.
There's a large tower a few hundred meters from your current position. Find a way above the fog and foliage
Checkpoint
canopy, and I can
done.
move in and pick you up.
Objective led Marines to the other point.
Tell them where they came from.
Checkpoint done. Square button.
We've got company! They're here!
Square button.
It's me!
Square button swap for that. Checkpoint done. Triangle button out of ammo. Switch to assault rifle.
We need a medic over here!
Objective eliminate the alien threat until it arrives. Square.
Kill it! Kill it! Who else? I got plenty for you, you bastard! Are you blind? You're all gonna die! I'm kidding for that, you piece of crap!
Square button swap. Square button swap for new work. Square buttons.
We didn't bring enough ammo to kill him. I'm movement! Oh, crikey, there's more of them. Fall back to the structure! Wait, now...
Objective led Marines to the other point. Objective eliminate the alien threat until it arrives.
In your face!
Square checkpoint done. Square button. Objective eliminate the alien threat until it arrives. Square button. Square button. Square button. Objective eliminate the alien threat until it arrives.
UNSC.
Square.
Taking fire!
Checkpoint done. Square. 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 Square but. Checkpoint done. Square.
I'm clear.
Square. Checkpoint done.
Greetings. I am the monitor of Installation 04. I am 343 Guilty Spar. Someone has released the flood. My function is to prevent it from leaving this installation, but I require your assistance. Come, this way.
Chief, I've lost your signal. Where'd you go? Chief! Chief!
Eliminate. Updating done. Objective. Checkpoint done.
If the flood escapes this halo, it will of course consume all viable hosts in this galaxy. Why, naturally, the flood is simply too dangerous to release, and mass sterilization protocols may again need to be enacted. Of course, samples were kept here after the last catastrophic outbreak, for study. It seems that decision may have been an error. I would conjecture that the other species currently on the installation are responsible for releasing the flood. They seem most persistent in their attempts to access restricted areas. We must collect the index before we can activate the installation. We are near the index chamber. Follow me. The index is naturally our first priority. We cannot activate the installation's failsafes without the index.
Objective follow the monitor through the library. Follow the monitor through the library.
With a contragravity web? Curious.
Square but. Checkpoint done. Checkpoint done.
Such ineffective methods to combat the flood. despite the containment protocols. Spores that cause a host to mutate. The mutated host then produces spores that can pass the flood to others.
Objective: follow the monitor through the library. Follow the monitor through the library.
Such ineffective methods cannot be followed, despite the containment protocols. Containment failure. System integrity at... Oh, the audacity. You can see how the body has been transformed by the genetic restructuring of a flood infection. The small creatures carry spores that cause the host to mutate.
Checkpoint
Mutated
done.
host then produces spores that can pass the flood to others. Insidious. Any hosts remain. The flood is... Please, follow closely. We are approaching the first access point.
Square button open. Checkpoint done.
Curious. A failsafe has been
Checkpoint
tripped on this
done.
portal. I must attend to it.
Objective completed. Follow the monitor through the library.
Oh, my apologies.
Objective: hold position until the monitor unlocks the security
This
door.
area must be sterilized before we can proceed.
Square button swap for needle. Square button. Square. Square. Objective completed. Hold position until the monitor unlocks the security door. Square button. Checkpoint done.
Odd. This portal is blocked. Apologies. We will need to reroute. Follow me.
Objective: access the service tunnel. Objective completed. Access the service tunnel.
Oh, you did survive. How delightful.
Objective: take the elevator into the lower chambers. Checkpoint done. Checkpoint done.
No containment failure expected in 15 seconds. Pardon me. A plasma conduit breach in section 5524 has disrupted power flow to a for my attention. Here, receiver.
Square. Objective: explore the library. Square. Square. Checkpoint done.
System integration is
Checkpoint
proceeding as
done.
expected.
Objective completed.
Please be
Explore the
patient.
library.
My task is more delicate than you can imagine.
Objective: hold position until the monitor unlocks the security door.
Only for a short time.
Objective completed. Explore the library. Objective: hold position until the monitor unlocks the security door. Square. Square button. Checkpoint done. Objective completed. Hold position until the monitor unlocks the security door. Objective: delve deeper into the library. Checkpoint done. Square button.
Perhaps you will have time to reacquaint yourself today soon.
Checkpoint done. Square button. Square buttons. Checkpoint done.
That evaluation subject should not be ambulatory. Sterilization field integrity will require extensive recalibration. A private
Square.
network-wide containment discipline is paramount.
Square. Objective delve deeper into the library. Checkpoint done. Square button. Square button. Square buttons.
You may have gotten from this ring's history reclaimer. I hope their contents are edifying.
Square button. Square button slot button. Objective completed. Delve deeper into the library. Checkpoint done. Objective survive the flood until the monitor returns. Checkpoint done. Square Objective. Square button slot for shot. Square. Square button slot for head. Square. Objective completed. Survive the flood until the monitor returns. Square. Checkpoint done. Checkpoint done. Square button.
Will direct your progress. Follow diligently. Excellent.
Objective access light bridge controls. Square. Triangle button out of ammo. Switch to assault rifle. Square. Objective completed. Access light bridge controls. Checkpoint done.
I look forward to presenting my full status report once we deal with this outbreak.
Objective, take the elevator to descend further. Square button slot for plasma pistol. Square checkpoint.
That activity has caused a failure in its throttle control subsystem. I must be sent back. Please continue on. I will rejoin you when I have completed my task.
Objective, take the elevator to descend further. Take the elevator to descend further. Objective. Checkpoint done. Square.
Fascinating.
Objective completed. Take the elevator to descend further. Checkpoint done. Objective, follow the monitor through the library. Triangle button out of ammo. Square button slot. Objective completed. Objective, follow the monitor through the library. Square, triangle button out of ammo, switch. Square, checkpoint done. Checkpoint done.
Security breach detected. Multiple vectors. Remember, please optimize for close quarters tactical engagements.
Objective: follow the monitor through the library. Triangle button out of ammo. Checkpoint done. Checkpoint done. Checkpoint done. Triangle button out of ammo. Objective: follow the monitor through the library. Checkpoint done. Checkpoint done. Square button swap for square button square button swap.
Oh, apologies. Spotlight generators are degraded in this area.
Triangle button out of square. Checkpoint done.
The parasite works quickly to degrade my containment options.
Checkpoint done. Objective completed. Follow the monitor through the library. Objective: survive the flood until the monitor returns. triangle button. Checkpoint done. Triangle button out of ammo. Switch to square. Square button, all weapons out of ammo. Square. Objective completed. Survive the flood until the monitor returns. Checkpoint done. Objective restore light bridge power. Checkpoint done. Square button. Triangle button out. Square button. Triangle button. Square. Square. Square button activate. Square button. Checkpoint done. Square. Objective completed. Restore light bridge power.
The charm of this facility is lost on the lesson light. Do you not agree?
Objective take the elevator to the final chamber.
If this is the end, at least it will be the Father already hard at work repairing your vessel. Its parasitic nature belies the
Checkpoint done.
I will go ahead to ensure security safeguards are intact.
Checkpoint done.
We must continue. This way, please.
Objective explore the library. Square. Square button. Square button. Checkpoint done. Square.
Local sentinels are out of
Checkpoint
compliance
done.
and require my attention. I will rejoin you soon.
Objective completed. Explore the library. Objective survive the flood onslaught and retrieve the index. Triangle button out of ammo switched. Triangle button all weapons out of ammo. Checkpoint done. Square button swap. Square button. Objective completed. Survive the flood onslaught and retrieve the index. Checkpoint done. Objective recover the index. Checkpoint done.
Protocol requires that I take possession of the index for transport. Your organic form renders you vulnerable to infection. The index must not fall into the hands of the flood before we reach the control room and activate the installation. The flood is spreading. We must hurry.
Objective updating done. Objective.
Which means that any organism with sufficient mass and cognitive capability is a potential vector. On that point, all the tests were conclusive. Is something wrong?
No. Nothing.
Splendid. Shall we? Unfortunately, my usefulness to this particular endeavor has come to an end. Protocol does not allow units with my classification to perform a task as important as the reunification of the index with the core. That final step is reserved for you, Reclaimer. That wasn't supposed to happen.
Oh, really?
Cortana.
12 hours. 12 hours I've been stuck in here, watching you cozy up to that thing, while it sharpens the knife to slit our throats.
Hold on. He's a friend.
Oh, I didn't realize. He's your pal, is he? Your chum? Do you have any idea what that bastard almost made you do?
Yes. Activate Halo's defenses and destroy the Flood, which is why we brought the Index to the control center.
You mean this?
A construct in the core? That is absolutely unacceptable!
And yet...
What impertinence! I shall purge you at once!
You sure that's a good idea?
How dare you?
Do what? I have the Index. You can just float and sputter.
Enough. The Flood is spreading. If we activate Halo's defenses, we can wipe them out.
You have no idea how this ring works, do you? Why the Forerunners built it? Halo doesn't kill Flood, it kills their food. Humans, Covenant, whatever. You're all equally edible. The only way to stop the Flood is to starve them to death. And that's exactly what Halo is designed to do. Wipe the galaxy clean of all sentient life. You don't believe me? Ask him.
Is it true?
More or less. Technically, this installation's pulse has a maximum effective radius of 25,000 light years. But once the others follow suit, this galaxy will be quite devoid of life. Or at least any life with sufficient biomass to sustain the Flood. But you already knew that. I mean, how couldn't you?
Left out that little detail, did he?
We have followed outbreak containment procedure to the letter. You were with me each step of the way as we managed this crisis.
Chief, I'm picking up movement.
Why would you hesitate to do what you've already done?
We need to go, right now.
Last time you asked me if it were my choice, would I do it? Having had considerable time to ponder your query, my answer has not changed. There is no choice. We must activate the ring.
Get us out of here!
If you are unwilling to help, I will simply find another. Still, I must have the Index. Give your construct to me, or I will be forced to take her from you.
That's not going to happen.
Oh, so be it. Save his head. Dispose of the rest.
Look out! We can't let the Monitor activate the ring. We have to stop him. We have to destroy Halo. Look out! We can't let the Monitor activate the ring. We have to stop him. We have to destroy Halo. Look out! We can't let the Monitor activate the ring. We have to stop him. We have to destroy Halo. According to my analysis of the available data, I believe the best course of action is somewhat risky. An explosion of sufficient size will help destabilize the ring and will cut through a number of primary systems. We need to trigger a detonation on a large scale, however. A starship's fusion reactors going critical would do the job. I'm going to search what's left of the Covenant BattleNet and see if I can locate the Pillar of Autumn's crash site. If the ship's fusion reactors are still relatively intact, we can use them to destroy Halo.
Square. Checkpoint done. Checkpoint done. Square. 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 Checkpoint done. Square button. Objective completed. Exit Halo's control center. Exit Halo's control center.
I haven't located the crash site yet, but we need to buy some time in case the Monitor or his Sentinels find a way to activate Halo's final weapon without...
Triangle button out. Square. Square.
The machinery in these canyons are Halo's primary firing mechanisms. They
Square
consist of
checkpoint
3 phase pulse generators that amplify Halo's signal and allow it to fire deep into space.
Objective Commander Vinci to reach the upper landing.
I can't even begin to calculate the pulse's range. So if we damage or destroy these generators, the Monitor will need to repair them before Halo can be used. That should buy us some time. I'm marking the location of the nearest pulse generator with a nav point. We need to move in and neutralize the device.
Swap. Checkpoint done.
Commandeer that Banshee. We'll need it to reach the pulse generator in time.
Square button. Checkpoint done. Square. Square.
Take a fire our presence! A large human has been slain. He is on natural path.
Objective Commander Vinci to reach the upper landing. Objective Commander Vinci to reach the upper landing. Triangle button out of ammo. Square button.
Heretic revealed! Blasphemous rounds incoming!
Checkpoint done. Triangle button. Triangle. Square. Checkpoint done. Objective completed. Command your Banshee to reach the upper landing. The Banshee will automatically turn in the direction the camera is facing. Right stick left, right stick right turn camera. R3 button fire once. Left stick up, left stick down to accelerate. R2 button fire main weapon. L2 button boost. Checkpoint done. Checkpoint done.
That's the pulse generator. The center core is the signal amplifier. That's what we need to shut down. There should be 3 power conduits nearby. Focus your attention there.
Objective: destroy the conduits at each pulse generator 03rd. Checkpoint done. Checkpoint done. Objective completed. Destroy the conduits at each pulse generator 1/3.
Objective accomplished. The pulse generator has overloaded. Scanning. The generator's central core is offline. Well done. The second pulse generator is located in the adjacent canyon. Move out and I'll mark the target with a nav point when we get closer.
Checkpoint done. Triangle button out of ammo switched. Checkpoint done. Objective: destroy the conduits at each pulse generator 1/3. Objective: head through the adjacent canyon toward the second pulse generator. Square. Checkpoint done. Square. Checkpoint done. Square button. Square button. Square. Square. Triangle button out of hand. Square. 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 Square buttons. Square button, all weapons out of hand. Square button swap. Square button, all weapons out. Square. Objective, head through the adjacent canyon toward the second pulse generator. Checkpoint done. Irish Slammer button list player 1. Irish Slammer. Head through the adjacent canyon toward the second pulse generator. Triangle button out of ammo. Switch to needler. Objective, head through the adjacent canyon toward the second pulse generator. Checkpoint done. Square. Square button, all weapons out of ammo.
His sacrifice honors
Square.
the covenant.
Triangle button out. Checkpoint.
Warning,
done.
incoming flood.
Square button.
For the journey! No mercy!
Square button. Square. Checkpoint done. Triangle button out. Triangle. Square button. Square button. Square. Square button. Square. Objective, head through the adjacent canyon toward the second pulse generator. Square button, all weapons out of ammo. Triangle button out of ammo. Checkpoint done. Checkpoint done. Square. Square button swap. Square buttons. Square. Triangle. Square. Triangle button out of ammo. Switch to rocket launcher. Checkpoint done. Objective: head through the adjacent canyon toward the second pulse generator. Checkpoint done. Triangle button, all weapons out of ammo. Square button, activate light brick. Square button, all weapons out of ammo. Triangle button out of ammo. Switch to rocket launcher. Objective: head through the adjacent canyon toward the second pulse generator. Square button. Triangle button out of ammo. Objective: head through the adjacent canyon toward the second pulse generator. Square button. Square. Checkpoint done. Square button activated. Checkpoint done. Button, all weapons out of ammo. Checkpoint done. Square button, all weapons out of ammo. Objective, head through the adjacent canyon toward the second pulse generator. Square button, all weapons out of ammo. Objective, head through the adjacent canyon toward the second pulse generator.
Alert. Pulse
Checkpoint
generator is still
done.
online. We need to neutralize all three. I recommend seizing a Banshee and flying to the nav point on your display.
Objective completed. Head through
let's
the
take care of the
adjacent
next
canyon
one.
toward the second pulse. Objective, destroy the conduits at each pulse generator 1/3. Square button, all weapons out. Square. Square button, all weapons out of ammo. Objective, head through the adjacent canyon toward the second pulse generator.
Taking
Square
fire!
button, all
Let's take care of
weapons
the
out
next
of
pulse
ammo.
generator.
Objective completed. Objective, destroy the conduits at each pulse generator 1/3. Triangle button out.
Under attack!
Checkpoint done. 3 button melee. Checkpoint done. Square button. Objective: destroy the conduits at each pulse generator 1/3. Objective. Square button right.
Till you dead.
Objective. 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 Square but. Square. 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 Square button swap the button. Square. Square button. Square buttons. Square button. Square. Square. Triangle. Square button. Square button. Objective: destroy the conduits at each pulse generator 1/3. Triangle button. Triangle button. All weapons out of ammo. Square button. Square. Square. Square button open. Objective. Square. 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 Checkpoint done. Square. 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 Square button swap for plasma pistol. Objective. Square. Square objective. Square. 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 Checkpoint done. Square button drive back. Objective. Square. Square. Square butt. Button, square, triangle button, square button, advance. Checkpoint run.
Same as the last generator, we need to destroy the 3 power conduits.
Square buttons, triangle button, square. Square button. Objective completed. Destroy the conduits at each pulse generator 2/3. Square.
That did it. The pulse generator overloaded. One more to go.
Square button. Square button. Square.
I've located the Pillar of Autumn. She put down 1,200 kilometers upspin. Energy readings show her fusion reactors are still powered up.
Destroy the conduits at each pulse generator 2/3.
Systems on the Pillar of Autumn have failsafes even I can't override without authorization from the captain. The code is stored in his neural implants.
Square.
We'll need to find him to start the fusion core detonation. That tunnel leads to the next section of canyon. The final pulse generator we need to destroy is through there.
Square button. Checkpoint done. Square button swap for rocket launch. Checkpoint done. Checkpoint done. Square. Objective move through underground tunnels. Checkpoint done. Square button. Square button. Checkpoint done. Button out of ammo. Checkpoint done. Square. Objective move through underground tunnels. Checkpoint done. Objective, move through underground tunnels. Objective completed, move through underground tunnels. Objective, destroy the conduits at each pulse generator to grids. Checkpoint done. Checkpoint done. Square. Checkpoint done. Checkpoint done.
One target remaining. Let's take care of the final pulse generator.
Square. Triangle button out of ammo. Switch to a square. Triangle. Objective, destroy the conduits at each pulse generator to grids. Square. Objective completed, destroy the conduits at each pulse generator 3/3.
Final target neutralized. Let's get out of here.
Checkpoint done. Checkpoint
Let's find
done.
a ride and get to the captain.
No, that'll take too long.
You have a better idea?
There's a teleportation grid that runs throughout Halo. That's how the monitor moves about so quickly. I learned how to tap into the grid when I was in the control center. Unfortunately, each jump requires a rather consequential expenditure of energy.
Something tells me I'm not gonna like this.
But I'm pretty sure I can pull it from your suit without permanently damaging your shields. Needless to say, I think we should only try this once.
Do it.
Objective updating done. Objective completed. Checkpoint done.
The Covenant network is absolute chaos. From what I've been able to piece together, their leadership ordered all ships to abandon Halo when they found the Flood, but they were too late. The Flood overwhelmed this cruiser and disabled it. The Covenant are terrified the Flood will repair this ship and use it to escape from Halo. They've sent in a strike team to neutralize the Flood and repair the ship for immediate departure. I've got a lock on Captain Key's CNI transponder signal. He's alive and the implants are intact. There's some interference from the cruiser's damaged reactor. Oh, I see. The coordinate data needs to be... Right. Sorry.
Find a way to the ship's bridge. Checkpoint done. Checkpoint done.
I'm reading the captain's transponder. He's in the control room. But I'm not detecting any human life signs.
Chief, don't be a fool. Leave me.
Checkpoint done.
Captain? Captain! I've lost him.
I see him.
Square. Square. Square button.
Analyzing damage. This hole was caused by some kind of explosive. Very powerful if it tore through the ship's hull.
Checkpoint
The crash did
done.
more damage than I suspected. Analyzing. Coolant leakage rate is significant. The ship's reactors should already have gone critical. We should head this way towards the ship's gravity lift.
Objective completed. Find a way to the ship's bridge. Find a way to... Objective find your way to the gravity lift. Find a way to the ship's bridge. Square.
The crash did more damage than I
to the
suspected.
ship's bridge.
Analyzing. Coolant leakage rate is significant. The ship's reactors should already have gone critical. We should head this way towards the ship's gravity lift.
Objective completed. Find a way to the ship's bridge. Objective like you.
I gave you an order, Spartan. Now pull out.
The crash did more damage than I
to the
suspected.
ship's bridge.
Analyzing. Coolant leakage rate is significant. The ship's reactors should already have gone critical. We should head this way towards the ship's gravity lift.
Objective completed. Find a way to the ship's bridge. Objective fight your way to the gravity lift. Square. Checkpoint done.
I gave you an order, Spartan. Now pull out.
He's delirious. In pain.
Square. Triangle button out of. Square button selected. Objective fight your way to the gravity lift.
Order, Spartan. Now pull out.
He's delirious. In pain. We have to find him.
Square button. Square button swap for fast square. Objective fight your way to the gravity lift.
Orders, Spartan! Now, pull out!
He's delirious. Hey, we have to find him.
Square. Square. Triangle. Square buttons. Square. Square. Square button swap for Magnum, square button. Square. Square. Checkpoint done. Square button swap. Square button. Objective fight your way to the gravity lift. Square. Square button swap for hazard. Square. Checkpoint done. Square. Triangle. Square buttons. Square buttons. Square button swap for shot. Square. Checkpoint done. Square.
Wait. The Covenant and Flood are attacking each other. I recommend we wait until they've worn each other down. Then we'll only have to deal with distractors.
Square button, all weapons out of ammo. Square button swap for shotgun.
Do not let the sheer weight of their blasphemy crush us!
Square.
Invaders the fire!
Square button. Objective fight your way to the gravity lift. Square button. All weapons out of ammo. Square button. Square button. Square. 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 Square button. Objective: fight your way to the gravity lift. Square, 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 square. Square. Checkpoint done. Square button. Square. Square. Square buttons. Square. 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 Square.
Wait, the Covenant and Flood are attacking each other. I recommend we wait until they've worn each other down. Then we'll only have to deal with the stragglers.
Square button. Square, square. Objective: fight your way to the gravity lift. Square. 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 Square.
Wait, the Covenant and Flood are attacking each other. I recommend we wait
Triangle
until they've
button
worn
out
each
of
other
ammo.
down.
Square.
Then we'll only have to deal with the stragglers.
Moving to a target.
Square button. Checkpoint done. Square button. Square. Square. Square button swap. Square button. Square buttons. Square button. Square button. Square button. Square. Square button. Checkpoint done. Square button swap. Square button swap. Square button swap for plasma pistol. Square buttons. Square. Objective: fight your way to the gravity lift. Checkpoint done. Checkpoint done. Triangle button out of ammo. Switch to beam rifle. Triangle button out of ammo. Switch to beam rifle. Checkpoint done. Triangle button, all weapons out of ammo. Square button swap for plasma. Square button swap for Square button swap for needle. Square. Objective: fight your way to the gravity lift. Square. Triangle button, all weapons out. Square button, all weapons out of ammo. Square button. Checkpoint done. Objective completed. Fight your way to the gravity
Power source
lift.
detected. There's the gravity lift. It's still operational. That's how they The captain! His vitals are fading! Please, Chief, hurry!
Objective: eliminate Covenant guarding the grav lift and board the ship. Square button swap for square. Square button. Square button. Objective: fight your way to the gravity lift. Objective completed. Fight your way to the gravity
Power source
lift.
detected. There's the gravity lift. Still operational. That's how they got it.
Triangle button out of ammo. Switch to shotgun.
His vitals are fading. Please, Chief, hurry!
Objective eliminate Covenant guarding the grav lift and board the ship. Square button. Square button. Square. Square button.
Changing position.
Triangle button out. Square button slot for SMG. Square button. Square. Square.
We should be able to get into the ship's control room from here.
Eliminate Covenant guarding the grav lift and board. Checkpoint done. Objective get to the ship's bridge. Checkpoint done.
The Covenant BattleNet is a
Checkpoint
mess.
done.
I can't access the ship's schematics. My records indicate that a shuttle bay should be...
Objective get to the shuttle bay. Square button. Square. Checkpoint done.
Look, in the corners. The Flood are gathering bodies here.
Square button slot for plasma rifle.
The memories. They're not mine. I must hold on.
Objective get to the shuttle bay.
Look, in the corners. The Flood are gathering bodies here.
Square.
The memories.
Checkpoint done.
I must hold on.
Square button. Square. Square buttons. Square. Square. Checkpoint done. Square button slot for netting. Square. Square buttons. Checkpoint done. Objective: get to the shuttle bay. Checkpoint done. Square. Square. Checkpoint done. Checkpoint done. Square. 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 Objective. Objective. Triangle but square button swap for shotgun. Square. Square. Checkpoint done. Triangle. Square button, swap the button. Checkpoint done. Square. Checkpoint
Looks like
done.
another shuttle bay.
Objective
We should be able to
get
reach
to
the control
shuttle
room
bay.
from the third level.
Objective ascend to the upper deck. Square button. Square.
Focusing fire on me!
Object.
Looks like another shuttle bay.
Completed.
We should be
Get
able
to
to
the
reach the
shuttle
control
bay.
room from the third level.
Objective ascend to the upper deck.
I can hear their whispers.
Objective